This is the Aftermarket Radio Network.
Hey everybody, it's Carm Capriato, Remarkable Results Radio at AAPEX 2024. Ooh.
All right.
How much fun is this? I don't know about you, Bill or Dwayne, but a year has gone by in an instant.
Instantaneous.
When do you start planning for next year, Bill?
As soon as we hit the plane on the way home.
Is that right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We survey our members and get feedback, and we immediately take that feedback into consideration to start our planning all over for next year's event.
I'm a note taker. You a note taker?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm beginning to use Audible notes too, which I really find to be beneficial too.
What software do you use? Any idea?
Just my phone.
Oh, just your, that's cool. Nice.
I text myself. That's the best way I can do it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I do that. But Bill, I'm going to say your team's already working on next year now.
Yes.
They're seeing where the wins are, what a win. So many people here. The energy. I know it's Vegas, but man, AAPEX has brought the energy.
It has.
So look, we've got an ADAS stage. We have an EV stage. We have stuff going on in Joe's garage that you've never done before. Mm-hmm. Excited about that. I think to your point about the energy that's going on in here is critical. But you know what? I didn't even introduce you guys. And here I'm just jumping into the conversation. Bill Hanvey, CEO of the Auto Care Association.
Great to be here, Carm, and with my partner, Dwayne.
Dwayne Myers, Dynamic Automotive, 6 shops in the Maryland area.
Yep, no, so happy to be here with Bill and help this event, Auto Care Association. We all work together to make things better.
One of the subgroups that you have under Auto Care is CCPN, and you're the president of it.
I'm the chair.
The chair.
Yep, CCPN, Car Care Professional Network, and we're thinking of doing what Auto Care did a little while ago and do a little rebranding so we actually can get into a conversation before we have to get done explaining who we are, but we're the sounding board for the industry. Everybody is here. Everybody's at AAPEX. We are the sounding board to help them make the decisions that really matter.
Plans are already underway for AAPEX 2025, November 4th through the 6th in Las Vegas. It is the can't-miss expo and training venue that is for all who earn their living in the automotive service aftermarket. Hey, for over 30 years, NAPA Trax has made selecting the right shop management system easy by offering the best, most comprehensive SMS in the industry. We'll prove to you that Trax is the single best shop management system in the business. Find NAPA Trax on the web at NAPATRACS.com. Also, thanks to AftermarketManagementNetwork.com for information that can help you move your business ahead, and for the free and informative LaborRateTracker.com.
So when you want to learn what's going on with the service professional, you probably pick up the phone and call a member of CCPN, Bill.
Oh, of course. And, our goal is to engage more shop owners, more service technicians in the voice of the industry. And they're the critical component of everything that we do. And everything is from the ground up. So we need to embrace the shop owners and the technicians and have them more engaged to be able to offer them the education that they need. And quite frankly, the interaction with one another is something that really is beneficial to CCPN, where Dwayne can meet with his peers and swap stories and look at opportunities and hardships and overcome them together as a group.
If you can do it, anyone else can. You have, 5 of your people here?
We have a total of 7 here this summer.
7?
Yep, we have a total of 7. It's a great experience for them. The education is amazing. I mean, Carm, we've worked hard. Bill, his team's worked hard at bringing world-class education here. So they have that, but then it's the experience. This is the only place you can get the entire industry in one box, where you can see everything, and they get to be proud and really be inspired by what they're doing in the industry they're in.
You know what I think of AAPEX all the time is hands-on. I really do. You can go to a class, as you said, some of the world-class training. We have some of the best industry trainers and about 60 different classes. Very impressed this year with the people. I would say I know 89% of all the trainers, seen them train, had them on my podcast. The best. You guys above and beyond this year.
They let CCPN, that's one of the jobs, is we actually got to help select those classes. So they actually asked shop owners, service advisors, technicians, what do you want? What do you need? What makes the difference? And we tried to put together a package that really was impressive.
So impressed. By the way, we're recording this on Election Day 2024. None of us have a clue what the hell is going to happen.
Nope.
And there's 100 and some thousand here. I mean, just on the AAPEX side. Am I right?
Correct.
I don't remember getting the email, don't forget to absentee vote, but I did.
We did.
You did too?
Of course.
Early voted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Early, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Early voting is the only way.
And we sent a note out to our membership to encourage them, if they're going to attend the show, to make sure that they fulfill their duties as an American citizen.
I don't think our industry really knows. I saw a slide this morning in the keynote, 915 specialists, technology or mechanical specialists employed. Is that across all the areas of auto care that you know of? Because usually, typically, Bill or Dwayne, I think we talk about there being like 750,000 in the industry. Is it just a round number? I don't know who knows that perfect statistic, but 915 is pretty damn impressive.
Yep. On the technician side, there's 915,000 technicians in our industry. And in the entire industry employs 5 million people, Carm. And this is just another opportunity at AAPEX and other events that we sponsor to bring the industry together. And, you had mentioned training, and in-person education and networking is just so critical. At the onset of the pandemic, people were saying, in-person events are dead. And I think that this is an absolute testimony to our industry, that we are a people industry. We learn from one another. We collaborate with one another. And that's just so invaluable to a business owner such as Dwayne. And for me, who's running an association, to be able to actually talk to somebody about, their concerns about the industry and help create solutions for them.
Carm, we were at a NASDAQ meeting yesterday.
Yes, we were.
And I had some of my team with me. But besides being at the meeting and learning what's going on there, is some of the best technicians / trainers I know were in that room. So I got to introduce them to some of my team. Your network, it is one of the most valuable assets you will ever have.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As a business owner, as a technician, as just a person. Your Rolodex, we all know, we know what that means. Our Rolodex is powerful. And when you can, pick up your phone, that's one of the things that the chair at the time, when I first joined CCPN, he told me, if you do it right, Dwayne, and you invest, you take it seriously, you invest, and you help people, your phone will have the numbers of all the CEOs of every business you want to have. And he was right. It's in there because of that.
You are a success, and your business is a success. But I really see that the success of your business is because of the engagement that you have in the industry. And that's just such an incredible testimony, Carm, of people being involved in the industry. You become a better business person by expanding yourself and getting involved in the industry itself. And Dwayne is just such a poster child of how that should be.
One of the CEOs on the panel this morning, Phil Danielle, said, be a student of the business. Mm-hmm. And I wrote that quote down. And if you've listened to any of my podcasts, you've always heard me say, be a perpetual student. And maybe I need to stop saying that because it sounds cutesy and cliché-ish. Just be a student of the business, because I'm on this roll about this language shift in the industry. Mm-hmm. Stop calling yourself a shop owner. You're a business person, a business owner. What's a shop? I know a carpenter who has a shop. I know a baker who says, hey, look, go down to the shop. I'll make you a cake. Stop this shop talk.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
You're a CEO, a business person. And that's what AAPEX is all about. Because if you have that level of curiosity about what's going on in this world, and you wanted to see, feel, touch, and talk about the products that will take you into the future, I don't care if it's software or if it's hardware. Oh, by the way, if anyone's listening and listening carefully, I'm not sure we can take all the ancillary noise away from this podcast. But one of the things that I'm hearing, Bill, Dwayne, is weights being pounded on the edge of a rim.
Right? Isn't that great? This is what it's all about. And I love the noise. You love the excitement. And for those of you that are listening, you can hear it. Yeah. And it's just infectious.
Yeah, I was sitting in my background hearing the weights getting nailed on. But one of the things I'm most excited about this year is, in the past, I've had to leave this show to go buy some equipment. And this year, actually, my business partner is buying it right now.
Right now.
While we're in here.
Yeah,
so I don't have to go anywhere, and I love that. That, to me, is excitement, because I get to come here and stay here. Get the equipment I need, get the training I need, and talk with my friends.
AAPEX 2024, one of the best industry training and expo events, is now in the record books. Joe's Garage at AAPEX brought the best and the brightest together to create an interactive experience like no other. The concentration on emerging technology was cutting edge, along with the latest in tools and equipment that bring efficiencies to your shop, which is another reason to attend AAPEX. There were more than 60 training sessions for technical, business management, and HR. You participated in the EV Experience stage at Joe's Garage along with ADAS technology. If you did not attend, I bet you wished you had. AAPEX created specialty sections to make it super easy to find your area of interest, like the tire service section, tools and equipment, the diagnostics telematics shop, and of course the EV Experience. New in 2024 was the student competition on an engine build, and features inside of Joe's Garage were from Autel, BG Products, NAPA, Hunter Engineering, Bosch, Repairify Coats, and Solid Start, among others. Mark your calendar for AAPEX 2025, November 4th through the 6th in Las Vegas. Listen here to learn about exciting events planned for 2025 and when you can start registering. Let's face it, your shop management system is the single most important tool in your shop, period. NAPA Trax was built from the ground up to make your business more profitable and efficient. We provide an extensive set of tools to increase and track profitability in real time. NAPA Trax offers the industry's best post-sale support, hands down, and we train your people on site. Yep, on site. And we offer remote refresher training 10 times a week, and customer support is open 6 days a week. Give us a call, visit the website, or join our Facebook community today to learn more. We'll prove to you that Trax is the single best shop management system in the business. NAPA Trax is always customized and tailored for you, whether you're a one-man shop or a large multi-bay or multi-location company. After all, it's your shop, so it's your choice. Visit us on the web at NAPATRAX, that's NAPATRACS.com. Hey, did you know at AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com you can find an SOP, a checklist, forms, along with policies and procedures that can help you move your business ahead? Well, sometimes you just need a little motivation to write a policy if only you had something to review and then make your own. You can save so much valuable time when you can grab a document from our library, make a few adjustments for your shop, and move to your next task. There are more than 350 searchable documents, with new documents arriving soon at AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com.
I coined this phrase about 5 years ago that if you earn your living in the service aftermarket, then AAPEX is for you. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there's another show going on down a couple miles down the road. I get that, and that's what everyone talks about.
Sure.
But this is where the business is done.
That's right.
Yep. This is our show.
Yeah.
It is. That's what I tell people. This is our show.
This is our show. When you look around and you see the tractor trailers that were here yesterday and all the rugs on the floor, I don't know how it gets done, Bill.
I have an analogy for that exact situation. So when I was on the supplier side, I was setting up my booth, and one of my colleagues was like, "Oh, do you like AAPEX?" And all of a sudden it occurred to me that for me, AAPEX is like Christmas. To your point, on Christmas Eve, that Monday before the show, the people are putting together the presents, they're building the ping pong table in their booth, but then you come in on Tuesday morning, and it's like when you walk in on Christmas morning, and everything's put together, and it's just amazing the work that goes on to make this an incredible show.
It was Santa who did all that.
It sure was.
Yeah, and I got an alignment rack this year.
Oh, congrats. You must have been a good boy, Dwayne.
Christmas came early. I couldn't be happier to get you because you just cut the ribbon just a little bit ago to open up the show. You and Paul gave, your opening remarks. Right to Repair, we didn't hit it this year, but it continues to be one of the hottest talking points. What do we got to do next year? Do we have to resend all the letters that we already sent?
Not only that, we have to double down.
Double down?
So, Carm, the reason that we were as successful as we were last year is because the industry got involved. And although we didn't get out of committee, politics, but the industry was heard. And that's something I want to build on, something that you talked about a little bit. We do have these 5 million people in the industry. We need to elevate our voice, and that is our strong point, engaging the industry. So yes, we're going to be asking every shop owner, every service technician to get involved in this fight to preserve our future. And Dwayne certainly can talk about that.
Today's election day. I know we're going to have a new senator. Our other senator knows us well. We're going to have new representatives in Congress. We've had them out before. My commitment to Bill and the right to repair is we will have all of them at our shops this year or this coming year. We're going to bring them, and I challenge my peers to do the same because, man, it moves the needle. They get to see what's going on and the why. I mean, I put a scanner in a U.S. senator's hand and said, this is what we do with this. This is what we get out of it. This is what you can't do, and then I unplug it. Now, how do you fix it? Things like that, they just don't know. We tell them we're not trying to tell you what to say or what to do, but we're trying to educate you so you know what you're saying and what you are doing and the difference it makes. I'm going to do it, and I challenge my peers to do it.
At that moment, he realized he didn't have access anymore. What if he didn't have access to all the information he needs to make intelligent decisions?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's what we're trying to do is make sure he has that so he can do the same for us.
A big takeaway this morning was a 120-year-old industry.
Yeah.
I mean, stop and just think about that just for a moment. Ask yourself, how long you been in this industry? 20, 30 years, 10 years? We're 100. Thank you for answering my question.
I'm floating 35-ish.
You are?
Yeah.
I might be there next to you, Bill.
Well, we're collectively over 100 here.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, we all got to have goals. I have two of you to look at to get to.
Right? Exactly.
And I have to tell you, the biggest takeaway I had from this morning's speech was we are an art form.
Thank you.
Oh my God. That really resonated with me. Give me the meaning behind that.
And you know what? I was really hoping that you would pick up on that because people don't appreciate what this industry does, even if you're in the industry, but to be able to manufacture a part, to be able to have the logistics to get that part from supplier to distributor down to the shop in a half an hour or less.
Yeah.
It's an art form,
Yeah.
and everybody on the team needs to play their role and satisfy that customer. And I really see this as an art form.
I love your analogy about the supply side as an art form, but damn, Dwayne, do we have an art form on the service side that people don't appreciate?
You know, that's the thing of everything working together. The flow of it is, it's just not a technician fixing a car. It's everything between the customer, the advisor, the leaders in the shop, then our partners, the person that gives us the information, our repair date that we have, our parts supply. It is a flow that we orchestrate throughout the day that the vehicles come in, then the vehicles go out.
Yep. And we need the paint and the palette in order to be able to do our art form. So the analogy with right to repair, take away the painter or take away the paint and the palette, the artist can't perform their job. And it's the same with right to repair. If we don't have that data, we cannot perform our art form.
I'm really big into this language shift, and just a plug for my declaration, remarkableresults.biz/rise, R-I-S-E, the rise of the mechanical and technology specialist. I listen to everybody in the industry. I not only interview, but my main job is to listen and interpret what I hear. And then sometimes react to that. I'm reacting to art form right now. I did an hour ago up in the big room. What were there? Almost 2,000 people in there? Almost
2,500.
25. Unbelievable. Well, when I heard art form and you just talked about it, Dwayne, I started to think that workflow that we talk about in our business that goes from the front to the back to the front again, how all this connects and works and is seamless in a solution for the customer. We should change the name from workflow to we have an art form.
Well, it is a beautiful thing when it all works.
That's right.
And when it doesn't, we'll just leave that there.
I'm colorblind, so we have to be very careful that I can't see the forest. Anyway. Hey, I know you guys are busy. You got a million things going on. Thank you for kicking off my first podcast here. And always, I'm honored to be here, honored to always support all the great things at AAPEX. We didn't even talk about the neat, new, cool things that are going on inside of Joe's garage. But you've got some young people coming in here doing, a time thing on a motor. We've got a lot of EV training going on. So it's never been more hands-on than ever. So thank you for doing that and bringing the industry together, Bill, with your role here. And Dwayne, thanks so much for being here and being a great friend. You too, Bill.
Well, Carm, we really appreciate what you do for the industry every single day. And it's a critical form of communication. And everybody learns in different ways. And you provide a critical function for this industry.
Thank you. Bill Hanvey, CEO, AutoCare, Dwayne Myers.
And Carm, I've said before, I'll say again, you have connected our industry. Where the word independent was thrown around, you find in your little manifesto how you'll reword the fact that we're not, you can say independent, but we're really a collective family.
Did I ever tell you that when I started to write this 1 year ago, I called it a manifesto until I read that thing about the Unabomber? And so I said, that's going to hurt.
Right.
So I called it a declaration.
I like that.
And I learned my first thing for the day.
Dwayne Myers, Dynamic Automotive. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thank you so much, Carm.
Thanks for being on board to listen and learn from the premier automotive aftermarket podcast. Until next time.